Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Churro Marchetti. Website at the top is usgamesinc.com. Feel free to check that out if you want to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. And there's also the Hay House, hayhouse.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out, or any of that information if you want to. Okay, what do we have for Leo? Oh, this is fun. There's a new beginning. Okay, yeah. I feel like it's more about what's going on around you. If this reading is going to hit, there's a new beginning happening. Something seems to have been bothering you for a while. Whatever it is, it's falling apart. I don't feel like I have the ability to direct it. It's kind of like as the tower is falling over, you just kind of have to let it fall over. You can't really control that. It's just going to fall where it's going to fall. And it's falling at a rate that you just got to let it fall. I feel like that's what we're dealing with. So while it's coming apart, I do see that there's a block here while it's coming apart. So the situation is falling apart. While it's happening, though, I do see you trying to understand like what is going on here. And you do seem to be absorbing key points of information. Key points. What do we mean by key points of information? Can you get a little bit more about that? Well, the Hermit card in the dice came out on the Hermit card. And then the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting like these pieces. It reminds me of like an ancient puzzle. It's kind of like, okay, this circular thing does something. It's interesting, so I guess I'll keep it. And that little triangle-looking thing that's cool. I don't know what that does, but okay, I'll keep that. And that's interesting. I don't know what that is either, but I'll keep that. And I feel like that's how this is coming towards you. Like, information makes sense. I realize it's a part of the situation. I realize it's a part of the puzzle, but I'm like, it's kind of like a 3D puzzle. It's kind of like, I see all these pieces, but I have no idea what it makes. I don't know how they really go together, but I guess I might need them, or maybe I'll meet somebody who has other pieces, and maybe I'll either give them these pieces, or I don't know. I don't know what to do with what I'm finding out. Like, I'm getting key points of information, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. And that's fine. It's going to build into something later. It's going to show itself in its proper time. You do have this card, by the way. It's a success card. Success is kind of like, it's rallying around you. Success is rallying around you. Can we get like a little bit more? Success is rallying around Leo. I mean, y'all are successful typically anyway. Not that that's like, but more things have to fail. Has nothing to do with you. More things have to fail. More things have to fail. Success. So if more things are failing around you, how is that success rallying around you? Because people are not going to get in your way. They're not going to challenge you when you're ready to move forward. Some people around you, I feel like, are difficult, but when they've fallen on their face so many times and they just want to stop falling on their face, and they just want to let somebody else move things forward, they'll just follow your lead. They just want to follow your lead. And I feel like this is wearing some people out. They have to fail to the point where they have to stop, where they're going to stop fighting you. That way things can just smoothly move forward. I feel like that's why success is rallying around you. Like, people don't want to fight anymore. They just want to win. Like, you know what I mean? They don't want to, like, they just want to win. And you have this air of success around you. You might already know how to make this go right. And the reason I keep getting this, you might know how to do something, people just don't like it the way you do it. like it's not like you're, how do we explain this? It's not like you're trying to make success happen. You already know how to make success happen in this situation. You already know what to do. But you need people to stop getting in your way with it. And people they're failing around you. Things are changing. Things are falling apart. And it's kind of like, well, I guess I just have to let it fall apart. And these people, they're going to get sick of failing. They don't like doing it your way, but they know it'll work. And once they get sick of failing, they're like, all right, Leo, let's just do it your way. I feel like it's going to be one of those things like, all right, Leo, let's just do it your way. And when that happens, can you trust this information? Can you trust this? I was going to say information, Can you trust this? Something about information. All right, can you trust this? Something's coming towards you. Can you trust it? 9 of Cups. And the Magician reversed. Yeah, be careful. Somebody's gonna come forward, but they have their own ideas about what they're gonna do. These people might get halfway there and then ditch. So just be aware of that. As long as you know it, you're fine. As long as you see it for what it is, you'll be fine. You just gotta see it. That's all. Just see it for what it is. Something about information. Somebody's telling you stuff. I feel like they're setting it up to make it look like, oh, we'll be there the whole way, Leo. The whole way to the end. You'll lead from here on out, and it's just totally your ball of wax. Be committed to this. Until we hit that success, we're totally there with you. Yeah, until they hit their success, they're totally there with you anyway. A little bit more here. 3 of, no, that's swords. 2 of swords reversed, blocks released. But seeing it for what it is, the High Priestess sees the good and the bad. These people, they didn't want to follow you until they felt like they had no other choice. Realize they're only going to stick with you as long as they have to, and until they feel like they have a different choice. Once they feel like they can escape your grasp and just walk away and just do what they want, they will walk away again. That's the organization. Realize that the pattern is still there. The pattern is not disappearing. People who are willing to follow you just because they're sick of losing, once they feel like they can win on their own again, there they go. They're going to ditch. So don't expect this to hang on very long. As long as you see it, I feel like you're fine. You just got to see it, and you'll be okay. But you also, by letting these people come along with you, I feel like it's almost like if it was you, and then there's like 3 teams of people, the leaders of those teams aren't going to stay with you. But some of the people that are connected with them you may keep those, if that makes sense. So it's like, it feels like something like you're getting pieces. More pieces are coming your way, because I feel like you're getting other people are becoming your allies or something like that. That's very complicated to me. Can we get more information about that? Yeah, it may be ill-gotten gains, but you're gaining something. It may be ill-gotten gains, but it's questionable. Like, how ill are these gains? Like, people are manipulating and using you to get ahead, and then you're ending up with some benefits because of that they didn't want to actually give to you. But, fair is fair, not for nothing. They were using you to get ahead, and if you end up with some benefits because of it, even though they don't like it, that's just too bad for them, isn't it? That's how it's coming forward, because I see you got a new beginning happening after this with other people that you weren't expecting to link up with you. Because I feel like, again, something is falling apart. You can't do anything with it till it's done falling apart. People are only following you when they're sick of losing, and they're like, well, you know how to win, so we'll follow you. They're only following you as long as they have to until they feel like they can branch off on their own, and they're going to ditch you again. But it's when they ditch people who are connected with them, some people who were connected with them before are going to leave them and stick with you. That's where you're going to get your new beginning. That's where you're going to get your new... That's like... This is where it's kind of like, I don't know if I really like how I got this, but there's a new beginning here. There's something a lot more stable for you. There's something about the way this happens. It may not sit with you the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. But I'm getting, this is where you're going to get success. This is actually going to work for you long term. Are there any other fallout? Is there any other fallout for Leo with the way this works out at the end? It's weird how it reconstructs. The Emperor and the 7 of Pentacles. Give it time to show its worth. the people that you end up with, or whoever ends up sticking with you, I feel like they used to believe in somebody else, but those people, like, whoever this is, like, they only wanted to follow you until they could get what they want, then they ditched you again, right? These people who switched over to you, I feel like they feel like that energy, whoever they left, they felt abused by that energy. That's why they left it. Your energy feels more honorable. You may find out in the long run that they're more loyal to you because you're loyal to them with what you're like. You're very like Leo is usually very open and very forward about what they're doing. They feel more comfortable with you because they know where you're going. You're just very right out there about what you're doing. You may end up getting better loyalty than you're expecting. I feel like that's why you're getting the Five of Swords. Kind of like, yeah, I got these people, but they ditched that one. How long before they ditch me? The reason they ditched that last one, that's the point. They felt abused by the last one. They're not feeling abused by you. As long as they don't feel abused by you anyway, they're going to stick with you. So you may end up getting more loyalty than you're expecting. You're just, when you first start this out, like, well, they weren't loyal to that, so why would they be loyal to me? So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's really worth it. Let the truth show itself. Again, they felt abused by the last one. That's why they left it. If they don't feel abused by you, they're going to stick with you. Good? Done? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.